Hey there, AJ here. So in this video, I'm going to go over how to use the PDF planner in the Goodnotes app. So myself, I do not have any Samsung products available, so I'm only able to show you firsthand how to use it in Goodnotes. If you are using it for yourself in Samsung, like let's say you're using Samsung Notes or any other annotation app in Samsung or Windows or anything like that, you can YouTube. Like YouTube has so many videos, and very good videos at that, better than mine, on how to import and how to use it and all of that. And so I highly recommend that. Also, if you have clients or customers with the same thing, you can give them those videos as well if you're not able to create a video. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't believe in only having to be your videos. You can absolutely share videos on YouTube. That's what they make it for. That's what they make tutorials for. But yeah, so I can show you here in Goodnotes. So typically, in order to get the planner in Goodnotes, you have to import it. Sometimes people send it to themselves through email and then download it to their device, or they can send it to themselves. They can airdrop it. Airdrop is just like a wireless transfer, almost like a text, but it's from device to device, in case you're not aware with Apple. But that's how I usually do it. I put it into my files and then I import it into Goodnotes. And I'm not going to show that process here, only because I have personal items and things with like my full name, and then when I go click share, it has like personal family members' names. So I don't want to share that, but you can absolutely look that up on YouTube. And yeah, so today I'm just showing you in the app and how to navigate it through the app. So this is the home page. The first thing you'll see is that you have the home button right here, which goes to the index page. You'll notice that I have like some writing right here on the top left on that little tab, the little dots. That was my mistake. That was me. I'm too lazy to erase it. But then on the right, you have the month tabs. So if I click January, it goes to January. If I click March, it goes to March, May, etc. Okay. If I go home and I click on planner pages, it'll go to this page, and I can click this right here and it'll go to month 1 and month 2, etc. Okay. And so that's how the links work. That's how people will be able to navigate through the planner with the links. Okay. That. Now, when it comes to templates, you want to make sure that your customer is making copies of templates. Now, usually when someone is using a digital planner, for the most part, not all the time, but for the most part, they know how to use it. Okay, if they're purchasing a digital planner, for the most part, they know how to use it, or they are looking up YouTube videos on how to use it. But I'm going to just show you very quickly when it comes to like the templates, for instance, how to like the best way to do it. Okay. It's not recommended that they use the original. They should always be using templates. I have had ideas of putting like the word original like in Canva right here, but the problem with that is that if in Canva I put the word original there, or if you put the word original, it's just gonna be there permanently, and when they go to duplicate it, it'll also have the word original on it. So it doesn't really help in that sense. So that's why I don't do that. But I feel like the best way to do this is by going to the template that they want to use, and then they go to the 3 dots at the top right. And don't mind my battery. My iPad has been off for a week or so, and I'm just I just turned it on to do this tutorial. But when you go to the top right and you click on those three buttons, you'll see these options, and they would click copy page. Okay, and then they will go to the top left where the little squares are next to the magnifying glass, and they would go to where they're working in. So we're in October right now, so they would go to October and then go to their daily planner. As a matter of fact, they're gonna stay in there, so they're just gonna click there, and on the bottom right of the daily planner page there's a little arrow. They click that, and now they have this set of options. What they would do is select add page after or before, whatever they want to do. Add page after, and then that's when they paste page, and so it'll add in that template. And so this ensures that they're not using the actual planner template. They're making a copy of it. Okay. And the reason I mention that is because there are other ways that people do it. Sometimes they will duplicate a page and then drag the copy, but sometimes I feel like that might be confusing if you're trying to do it quickly, and you might forget which one is the original. Like for me, I know that the original is always on the left and the copy is on the right, just from using it all the time. But some people might not know that, so that might get confusing. And they might not know that if they use the original, or if they delete the original, it'll break the link right here. So if they were to click on this, if they deleted this page, it wouldn't work. That link would be now broken. Okay, so let me go back to where I was. Another thing that people might do is that they will make a copy. I mean, they would duplicate it, and like I said, they would drag it. Okay, and that takes a while. Like, let's say you're like, oh wait, hold on, I gotta put it right here. I mean, right here. You know, so like it's just like it can kind of be a little. I mean, to me it doesn't matter, but you know, to some people, like, they have preferences, and so I feel like that is, you know, what I mentioned before, just copying it on the page and then doing add page after and then paste page. I feel like that is the best way to do it, you know. So yeah, now when it comes to duplicating the daily planner and the weekly planner, I don't recommend that you do it, because one, you cannot do it in Canva. Canva only allows up to like a certain amount of elements, and when I made the planner, I wanted to make it where it was as robust as possible. Like, it had a lot of good stuff in there and templates and all of that. But what that also means is that I reached the max. I think you could add like maybe 1 or 2 more pages, and that's it. Sorry. And so what happens is, like, you cannot add any more pages in there. There are different ways to do it when it comes to adding pages. If you wanted to do it yourself, let's say you wanted to have that planner that had every single day in there, what I would recommend is that you go to smallpdf.com. There is a membership fee. I know they have a free version, which is to compress a PDF basically. So like if a PDF is too big, it'll compress it, make it a smaller document. I don't know how that affects the links, so that's not really what I'm recommending. The reason I recommend it is because you can duplicate pages in there. So like, let's say you open this PDF file, you can duplicate the daily planner if you wanted to. The only reason I recommend not doing that though is because it makes it a huge file. Your users should already know how to duplicate pages, and if they don't, they have to learn no matter what, because they have to duplicate the templates. They have to know how to duplicate these pages right here so that they can add so that they can add note pages throughout their planner. So if they have to learn it there, they can also learn it when it comes to duplicating their daily and weekly planners. And that's going to save you a lot of work. Trust me when I say. But if you're like adamant and you're like, no, I really want them to have every single week in there or every single day, then you can totally do that in smallpdf.com. And then when you download it, because it's going to be so big, you can compress it. So like, I can't remember how it's done in Windows, but you can look online how to compress a file. But in, in Apple, like on a Mac, it would be that you would just right click and say compress the file. And that would turn it into like a zip folder type thing. And so that way when your customer downloads it, it doesn't take up as much space, but when they click into it, it'll open. But I feel like if someone is not tech savvy, they might have a hard time. So that's why I just recommend sharing it like this PDF without duplicating the daily pages, and just making a tutorial on how to duplicate the pages, because they have, like I said, they have to learn anyways with the templates. I think I have mentioned already that, when someone is using a digital planner, they know pretty much how to use them, or they're doing research on how to use them. And if they ask you questions, you can make the video tutorial yourself, or you can send them a video from YouTube. There are so many people who really spend a lot of time creating tutorials, to build their YouTube channel and to help educate other people and give tips and all of that. Like, why not? Why not support them and share those videos? I'm not one of those people to make a ton of tutorials, but I try my best. But yeah, so I'll make a tutorial for my customers and stuff. But if I can't, then I just send a video because it's just easier. I think that's all I want to go over in here. I think I wanted to show you. So, in case you're wondering, you can, the customer, when they have an annotation app, they can write in it. So this is, by the way, Tony is my real name. But I had made a video before. I had to do this over because it wasn't recording my voice. I spoke for like 15 minutes and didn't record. So that's why I've been hesitating, because I'm like, I don't remember if I showed this already. But when someone uses it in an annotation app, they can select a tool right here, and then they can like write their notes. Don't mind my handwriting, but they'll be able to write in here. If they use this PDF file in like Acrobat, they're not going to be able to write in it. Like, they're not going to be able to do what they want to do. And that's why I say, like, when people buy these things, they know where to open it, they know how to use it, or they're doing research on it. So I'm sorry if I'm being repetitive. Again, I had to do this video a couple of times, and so I don't remember. I'm like, wait, did I see that? Did I not? So bear with me. If you have any questions or about something that I didn't cover, just let me know. If it's a quick tutorial, I can just send it to you. But if it's something where I can't show you, then I'll send you a YouTube video. But I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.